Have you ever stood there, heart pounding, as she pulled away? You wanted to say something. You wanted to grab her hand. You wanted to stop her. But what if? That's exactly the moment you should have stayed silent. What if your silence was your strongest move? All right. Listen very carefully. This part is where most men lose. Over and over. They lose their power, their respect, and most of all, their woman. You see, when she starts slipping away, when she becomes distant, when her texts come slower, your heart starts racing. You feel it, don't you? That cold fear creeping inside. You think, what did I do wrong? How do I fix this? I need to show her how much she means to me. And then you panic. You text more. You call more. You try harder. You plan little surprises. You say sweet words, hoping they pull her back. But something strange happens. The more you do, the more she drifts. Like trying to hold sand in your hand. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. Why? Why does this happen? Because when you try to convince her to stay, you send a message without even saying it. I need you more than you need me. And that, my friend, destroys attraction. Women are drawn to strength, to calm, to certainty, not to desperation. Desperation whispers, I am not enough without you. But a stoic man? He speaks without speaking. I'm complete. You can stay if you choose, but I will be fine either way. Do you feel that difference? It's powerful, it's magnetic, and it's rare. So here's your first stoic rule. Never, ever try to convince her to stay. Because if you have to convince, she's already halfway gone. Her tests are secret doors to power. Have you ever wondered why she sometimes picks little fights or acts distant for no reason? What if she's not trying to push you away, but testing something you don't even see? Let's dive deep, my friend. You're sitting there, having a great day, and suddenly, boom, she throws a weird question at you. Do you even care about me? Why didn't you call me right away? Maybe you don't love me as much as I thought. Your stomach drops. Your heart skips. You start sweating inside. You think, oh no, she's upset. And what do most men do? They jump. They explain. They chase. They try to calm her with sweet words, long texts or gifts. But here's the truth no one told you. She's not mad. She's testing. She wants to feel your strength. She wants to know if you'll stay calm or if you'll fall apart. When you rush to fix things, you show her, my peace depends on you. But when you stay calm, you say without words, I stand strong no matter what. That calm, that silence, that rock-solid energy, it's rare, and rare is attractive. Women crave men who don't lose control. Because if you can't handle a small storm with her, how will you handle real storms in life? Her tests are like little secret doors. Pass them, and she feels safe, drawn closer to you. Fail them, and she feels she must lead, which makes her pull away. So the next time she tests you, smile. Stay cool. Let her storm pass. Be the mountain that doesn't move. And she'll think, wow, this man is different. Now you see, my brother, how her tests are actually your chance to rise higher. I can't. The hunter never chases his prey. Have you ever seen a lion chase after every animal in the jungle? No? That's because the true king waits. He watches. He moves only when it's worth it. What if I told you attraction works the same way? Let's open your eyes wide, my friend. Most men, they become like puppies. They follow. They beg. They keep asking, do you still like me? Do you want to hang out? Are you mad? They think being available all the time will make her happy. But here's the secret no one teaches. Women don't want a man who chases. They want a man who attracts. Imagine this. You're always texting first. You're always calling first. You're always planning everything. And slowly, she feels something strange. Not happiness, but boredom. Not excitement, but pressure. Why? Because she feels like you're trying to convince her to stay. Real attraction is not about convincing. It's about creating mystery, space, value. The lion doesn't chase every deer in the field. He knows who he is. He knows his power. He waits for the right moment. Women feel this energy too. When you're not always chasing, when you live your own life, when you let her wonder where you are, what you're doing, her mind starts spinning. Why isn't he calling? What is he up to? I miss him. This creates desire. Desire is born in space. When you stop chasing, you give her room to chase you. You become the hunter who never chases, the king who sits on his throne, and she feels pulled toward you like a magnet. You're learning now, brother, how real power is quiet, calm, and patient. When you are the prize, everything changes. What if I told you you've been playing the game backwards? You think you're trying to win her, but actually, she's supposed to win you. Sounds crazy? Let me show you why it works. Listen closely. Most men grow up thinking, if I do more, if I give more, if I prove myself, she will love me. So they buy gifts. They write long messages. They try to be extra nice. They bend over backwards. But do you know what this really does? It tells her, you are above me. I need to earn you. And in that moment, you lose your power. You become easy, predictable, replaceable. Women don't want a man who needs them. They want a man who chooses them. When you live like you are the prize, your whole energy shifts. You don't try to impress. You don't beg for time. You don't fear losing her. Instead, you live your life. You focus on your goals. You protect your peace, and something magical happens. She starts thinking, he doesn't need me, but I want him. Why is he so calm, so sure, so powerful? This creates a storm of emotions inside her. Curiosity, desire, attraction. The prize never chases. the prize stands still and people move toward it. You see, it's not about being rude. It's not about ignoring her. It's about knowing your worth so deeply that you don't feel desperate. And trust me, that confidence, that calm, it's like fire to a moth. She can't help but be drawn to you. Her emotions need space to grow. Have you ever tried to catch a butterfly? The harder you chase it, the more it flies away. But when you sit still, it sometimes lands softly on your hand. That's exactly how attraction works. Let me explain. Most men don't realize something very simple but very powerful. Women need space to feel. When you're always there, always calling, always texting, always showing up, you don't give her emotions room to breathe. Her mind doesn't get a chance to wonder about you. Her heart doesn't get a chance to miss you. Her soul doesn't feel that little ache of wanting you. Instead, she feels full, like eating too much candy. At first it tastes sweet, but after a while it's too much. You see, emotions grow best in open spaces, when there's mystery, when there's distance, when there's time. That little gap, it makes her think, is he thinking of me? What is he doing? Why do I feel like I need him more now? It's not a game. It's not being mean. It's nature. Just like rainwater needs space to fall into the river, her desire needs space to flow toward you. The more you fill up all the air, the less room her feelings have to grow. But when you live your own life, chase your own dreams, and allow that space to exist, her emotions start to rise like a quiet wave. She feels drawn in, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. Now, are you ready to discover why chasing your purpose makes her chase you? When you chase purpose, she chases you. What if I told you the secret to making her want you more is to stop making her your main focus? Sounds strange, right? But this might change everything you believe. Listen closely. Many men think, if I focus all my time on her, she'll see how much I care, and she'll love me more. But that thinking is wrong. Very wrong. You see, women are not attracted to a man who drops everything for them. They are attracted to a man who already has something bigger happening, something powerful, something exciting, something important. That thing is called purpose. When you have a mission, a dream you chase, you become like a river that keeps flowing no matter who comes or goes. Strong, steady, focused. Women feel safe around that kind of man. They feel curious about him. They want to be part of his world. Not because you begged them to, but because your life already shines so bright. They want to step into that light. When you chase her, she runs. When you chase purpose, she follows. She watches you from a distance and thinks, wow, he's building something. He's not desperate for me. He's strong without me. I want to be next to that kind of strength. And guess what? That's when attraction grows. Because you become rare. Because you don't need her to feel whole. You already feel full from your own purpose. Now, are you ready to learn why being scarce makes you more valuable than gold in her eyes? Why less of you makes her want more? Have you ever wanted something and then couldn't have it right away? Did you notice how your desire grew stronger? Well, this is exactly how your absence can make her crave you even more. Let's break this down like a secret code. The more common something is, the less people want it. If everyone can have it any time, it doesn't feel special. Like air. We breathe it every second. We don't think about it. But if someone shut off the air for even 1 minute, suddenly it becomes the most important thing in the world. That's how scarcity works. Now think about yourself. If you're always there, always texting, always calling, she might enjoy your attention at first, but slowly, she starts taking you for granted. Oh, he'll always be there. He always replies fast. He'll drop everything for me. Soon, the excitement fades. But when you create space, when you focus on your own life, when you're not always around at her every call, suddenly her mind starts racing. Why isn't he texting? What is he doing? Who's he with? Why am I thinking about him so much? Your absence becomes a whisper inside her head. A whisper that keeps getting louder, because now you're not easy to have. You're rare, and rare things are always valuable. She starts to feel like she needs to earn your attention, and when she finally gets it, it feels so much more special. How emotional calmness makes her trust you deeper. What if I told you, the quieter your emotions are on the outside, the louder your power becomes inside her mind? Sounds strange, right? But this is your secret weapon. Let's imagine 2 different men. One man gets upset easily. He argues when things don't go his way. He panics when she doesn't text back. He gets jealous when she talks to someone else. He shows all his emotions like an open book. At first, she might think he cares a lot. But after a while, she feels something else. Pressure, stress, weakness. Now the second man. He feels emotions too. He cares. He wants her attention. He notices when she pulls away. But he breathes. He stays calm. He doesn't explode. He controls himself. When she pulls back, he gives space. When she tests him, he smiles. When drama comes, he stays steady. This calmness does something powerful inside her. She feels safe. She feels secure. She feels like she can trust him because he's not ruled by emotions. Women crave this strength. It tells her, if he can handle his emotions, he can handle life. If he doesn't panic, he won't break when things get hard. If he's calm, I feel calm too. You become her rock, her safe place, the one who brings peace, not chaos. And here's the beautiful part. That makes you rare. Very few men can stay calm when emotions rise. But when you do, you stand out. And she feels pulled closer, even when you're not trying. how your life purpose becomes her magnet. Have you ever wondered, why do some men never chase, yet women chase them? It's not luck, it's not magic, it's something far more powerful: purpose. Picture this. You wake up every morning with something important to do. You have dreams to build, goals to crush, a mission that burns inside you like fire. Your world is full, not because of her, but because of you. Now here's what happens. When a woman sees a man like this, her mind goes wild. She thinks, he doesn't need me to feel happy. He's building something bigger than both of us. If I want to be part of his world, I need to bring value too. And here's the secret she won't say out loud. That makes you attractive in a way she can't resist. Because when your world is already full, you don't chase, you don't beg, you don't try to convince, you invite, but you keep moving forward whether she joins or not. This creates something powerful inside her. Desire. Desire to earn your attention. Desire to prove her worth. Desire to be close to your steady, powerful life. The best part? She feels lucky to have a place in your world, because your life has meaning, with or without her. Now, are you ready to discover how real confidence, not fake swagger, makes her see you as unshakable? The power of unbreakable confidence she can't ignore. What if I told you the most powerful thing that makes her crave you isn't your looks, isn't your money, isn't even your words? It's something much deeper. Your quiet, unshakable confidence. Let's break this down. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. The wind is wild. The rain is heavy. Everything around you is shaking. But you stand still. Calm. Strong. That's what true confidence feels like. It's not shouting. It's not bragging. It's not showing off. It's a silent power inside you that says, no matter what happens, I trust myself. Women feel this. They sense it. And it draws them closer like a magnet. Why? Because life can be full of drama, doubts, and emotions. When you stay calm in the middle of it all, you become her anchor, her safe place, her steady rock. She can't help but admire you. She feels safe around you. She trusts you more. And trust? That's where deep attraction grows. But here's the key. This kind of confidence doesn't come from her attention. It doesn't come from getting her texts, or her likes, or her approval. It comes from you, from knowing your skills, from facing challenges, from building your life, and from accepting yourself fully, even when things don't go your way. That's the kind of man who never tries to convince her to stay, because he knows she'll want to stay all on her own. And that, my friend, is how detachment, purpose, scarcity, emotional mastery, and true confidence work together. Not to play games, but to become the man she can't stop thinking about.